A man in a suit was walking on a busy city street. The man looked important, like someone going to work. Without noticing, his expensive phone slipped out of his pocket and fell to the ground. The man kept walking fast. He didn't even look back. A woman dressed in simple clothes was sitting nearby. She saw the phone fall. She slowly picked it up. It was shiny and new. She pressed the button. The screen lit up. She whispered to herself, "This is a rich phone. If I sell it, I could buy food. I could even pay my rent. I don't even have a phone of my own." For a moment, she thought about keeping it. But then she shook her head and said softly, "No, this is not mine. Someone must be waiting for a call. Someone must need this phone." So she stood up and hurried after the man. Sir, you dropped this!" she shouted. The man stopped. He turned around. He saw the woman holding his phone. He quickly grabbed it from her hand. He checked it with sharp eyes. Then instead of smiling or saying thank you, he asked in a cold voice, "Did you open it? Did you steal anything?" The woman looked surprised. She shook her head. "No, sir. Everything is safe. I only picked it up for you." The man gave her a hard look, put the phone in his pocket, and walked away without another word. The woman stood there for a moment. People on the street stared. She felt embarrassed, but she told herself, "It doesn't matter. I did the right thing," and she slowly walked away. Later that morning, the man entered a tall glass office building. Inside was his workplace. He went straight to the big meeting room. Other workers were already sitting at the table. At the front stood the boss. The boss was a strong, respected man. Everyone listened when he spoke. The boss said, "Today I want to teach a lesson about honesty and respect. This morning, I dropped my phone on purpose in the street. I wanted to see what people would do." The room went silent. Everyone listened carefully. The boss continued. "A poor woman picked it up. She could have kept it, but she ran to return it. That was honesty. But the man who owned the phone failed the real test. He judged her. He treated her without respect." The man in the suit felt his heart beat fast. His face turned red. He realized the phone had belonged to his boss all along. He realized he had failed the test. The boss looked around the room and said firmly, "Honesty is not only about money or objects. It is also about kindness. It is about respect for every human being. Never judge a person by their clothes or their looks." Everyone nodded. The man in the suit stayed quiet. He felt very ashamed. That evening, when the man was walking home, he saw the same woman again. She was sitting near a small store drinking water from a plastic cup. The man stopped. He went inside the store and bought some food and a bottle of clean water. He walked to her and gave it to her. This time, he spoke softly. "Thank you. You taught me something important today." The woman looked at him with kind eyes. She smiled gently and nodded. She did not say much, but her smile was enough. The man felt lighter in his heart. For the first time that day, he understood the true meaning of honesty and respect. Comment yes if you would return that phone too.